Okay, so did you know that your inner child is the gatekeeper of your quantum leaping? So what is quantum leaping? It is aligning your insides to match an experiential material reality that is not what's currently around you, and then suddenly shifting into that experiential material reality where realistically there'd be a bunch of steps in between, but it's not having to inhabit any of that in-between space. It's shifting from one to the other, which can be a lot for the inner child. A lot, because where you're already at, what you've already known is familiar. And we're wired to blend and do our best to belong to the familiar, to the familial. And so asking the inner child to give that up, to suddenly, radically, rapidly, intensely, immediately, instantaneously even shift, is a lot for their sweetheart. And so we need to work with them, the inner child, really consciously, really lovingly, really honest and kind, and say, hey, are you willing? What do you need? What do you need to allow this? Because we don't really want to jump and then shift back, because there's still a lot of attachment to that older state, that older way of being, that old reality. So I've found it useful just to, I mean, my way is simple. I just ask, hello. And there's always this snuggling sensation. Like at this point of my journey, my inner child is like, yay, you're here. Whereas I would say at first there's more trepidation, like, what? You don't normally look at me, you don't normally talk to me, because there's so many years of self-abandonment that way, where I forgot to play in conversation with my inner child. Yes, I put a picture of her on my fridge, above the mantle, on my altar, you know? She was always somewhere, but the actually speaking directly with her, playing directly with her, was kind of foreign, was something that was quite shut down. And so for me it is simple, but it took a lot of slicing through stuff and accumulated disassociation and disbelief to really go there and say, hi, sweet, sweet, sweet little one. You know, and now there's this like purring, cooing, snuggling into, yay. There's such a loving, generous vibe between us. And that was established, that was remembered through offering attention, asking questions, listening. I didn't always, she's giggling, I didn't always respect perfectly what she said she needed or wanted. But that conversation is there, and I find it's the same. I'm a mother of a 7-year-old boy on this earth plane, and having the conversations to really communicate and reiterate, your voice matters to me. Your perception, your intuition, your offerings, your impulses, they matter to me. They're not necessarily running the show completely, but I want to be continuously taking them into consideration. So we're clearing any limiting beliefs or attachments that would block you from doing that with your own inner child. And me and my son have been tapping on the internet. If you haven't seen it, it's gone a little bit viral. People are excited. But we're doing an 8-week tapping session exactly about this, getting your inner child on board with your quantum leap, aligning the conversation between your adult self and your inner child, so that the quantum leap, your drastic shift directly into your best case scenarios can be successful and sustainable. So we're tapping 1 day a week as a group, building momentum, integrating our parts to allow the big shifts, the quantum jumping. So this session is inspired by that, and you're also invited. There's a link in the description. But for right now, let's check in. You're an inner child. I like this attention. Even some I see are a bit curled and protective, but it's a yes, 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 please. Please stay with me. Please see me. Please give me a chance to open. Please, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to soften. It's not that fun for me to be defensive. It's not that fun for me at all to be disappointed or alone or dismissed. And of course, sweetheart, that makes so much sense. You're so smart, little one. You are so smart. All of your impulses have this brilliant intelligence to them, where you have been doing your best to belong and be safe in worlds, environments, families, relationships that most of them don't have that turned all the way on into a harmonious, win-win, mutual liberation state. No blame or shame. I love your parents, your family, your ancestors. I love them all. I would offer all of them this experience as well. Every member of your lineage is worthy of this restoration. And right now we're focusing on you, because you're the one showing up to make this conscious choice. And all of them benefit from that. Yes, even the ones that have maybe done wrong, unjust things. You're shifting those storylines, not to let them off the hook of their responsibility for themselves, but to shift the stories in your cells, in your tissue, in your experiential fibers of beingness. When we free ourselves, we do contribute liberation to the collective storyline. It is the most efficient, effective contribution to collective justice. Because being free doesn't mean doing whatever you want. Being free means being centered, being aligned, inner child and adult on the same freaking page about your own best case scenario. When you're aligned like that, you are radiating soul purpose, and your true authentic soul purpose is deeply, dearly respectful of all of us. So I have no fear about what you do with your freedom. I am very excited to experience you in your fully shifted, successful, sustainable, best case scenario quantum leap. It's happening. It's happening on some timeline, all in divine timing, and offering our yes, 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 our surrender, our conscious participation in aligning the parts is so welcome, so invited. There are so many allies available to nurture and nourish you in your choice to be conscious like this, to be aligned like this. So beautiful. So fun. Happy Lionsgate, everyone. 888. What a beautiful day to play this way. The Leo energy is the inner child, the divine spark of creativity, the sun, Christ consciousness alive in everyone. The knowing of our alignment deep in our inner beings. And the inner child is a gatekeeper of that. They have so much access if only we give them permission to be free, to be honest about it, which most of us did not receive in our 3D physical childhoods. But the inner child is accessible to go back there and say, hey, you little sweetie, cute beauty bean. Tap in for me. Tap in for us. Be your unwounded self. Be in proximity, in full-blown proximity with the God self, with the sun inside of you. That is the realm of the inner child, unhindered by harm. And every single child is so worthy of this permission, and as we embrace it in ourselves, we breed this permission, we radiate the energetic transmission of permission. This is so important. This is such immense, intense, yet gentle, genuine work. Thank you for meeting me here today and moving energy this way. Thank you, all of you. Yes, sweet, glowing, glimmering, effervescent inner children. Thank you, dear, sweet adults looking for relief and connection who have found their way to this video. I'm honored to be with you this way. I'm gonna zip you up, plug you in. We're doing it. I love you. Please, if this was meaningful for you, if you loved it, if you feel amazing right now, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Show me the golden energy in the comment. Choose all your favorite emojis or tell me how this feels in your body. And check out my offerings below, because this is exactly what we are up to all the way, baby.